This is an authentic Miami Beach luxury experience because it offers the old world charm, but an updated version of modern luxury with all of the amenities. I think Hibiscus Island is the premier island in Miami Beach with some of the most gorgeous views of the water. It's really a dream tropical paradise. My name is ANIL KAKAR, KAKAR House of Design, and this house is an original Miami Beach beauty, Mediterranean, and it took years and years of renovating it for today's luxury lifestyle. So as one enters a property through the gates, we wanted a lush experience of old Florida. There's a beautiful old Spanish fountain that's in the center of the courtyard. And Stanley Matz of Majestic Gardens has done a wonderful job of incorporating the vision, and we wanted to make sure people strolled through the garden and made their way slowly to the front door, sort of a discovery of the house and the front door and what lies behind the gates, so to speak. I think the original wood beam ceilings are something that really draws the eye towards the ceiling, the architecture. I think the original terracotta floors give this vibe of instant warmth. So it was important for me to keep the original iron railing and banister, the wood banister, and the original wood floors. I think there's nothing like that handmade, element of a house from the 1930s, as this house is from, that it still retains, it's still there. The water and the sun combine, the sun hits the water and you see the sort of shiny aspect of that glistening in the water. That's what made me want to incorporate these sort of mother of pearl and inlaid bone pieces, because I think it's that reflection of the outside elements. We've updated it in such a way where there is that warmth and coziness, but at the same time it feels modern and contemporary for today's lifestyle. So I think the architecture of the house really captures one's imagination of the 1930s Spanish Mediterranean, the Keystone fireplace behind me. I think for me that was very, very important in keeping and preserving and restoring all of these elements, because that really is the draw for this house. In this particular room, I used a off-white contemporary rug that was made in India. It's all silk. We use contemporary sofas that are very, very comfortable, so you could lounge and then watch TV, relax. And then the tables behind me are hand-carved wooden tables from Africa. And I wanted that balance between light and dark, which I think plays off so well with the architecture of the house as well. And that was really the primary design direction for this particular room. And then incorporating a little bit of glamour and the shine that comes in with these end tables, for example, that are from Asia. And I tried to use as many handmade elements as possible. And that's very important for me to have that sort of artistry in a project. The addition of the sunroom. It's great for an evening cocktail or afternoon tea, get together with friends, have a light conversation, directly looking onto the swimming pool and onto the bay. The Portuguese desk was a great addition because we felt if somebody did want to work in here, catch up on some emails or text messages, they could just sit there, enjoy the view, not feel too stressed out, because after all, this house is meant to be enjoyed. So we used Dominican coral as a hardscaping for around the pool area, which sort of mimics the original Florida coral that's on the wall in the sunroom, the Keystone that's on the fireplace. So we wanted that natural element to kind of flow from the inside to the outside, because it looks like they've always been here from the very beginning. Nothing was really altered, but in fact, we've done a lot of work to the house to give it that seamless look and seamless vibe in choosing these materials. Color theme for the house is white, off-white, beiges. Outside, hints of that Mediterranean blue. So to capture that Mediterranean blue, I had these tiles made in Tunisia. They're handmade tiles, and each one is very unique and very different, and it captures that that sort of cobalt blue of the Mediterranean. And I think that's the vibe that we wanted for the swimming pool and the jacuzzi. The dock is approximately 1,500 square feet, and it's a really special dock because it's an extension of the outdoor pool deck and outdoor entertainment space. And I think that the wood that we've used, the IPE wood on the dock, is very special. The beautiful Swarovski chandelier that's in the dining room, it's a modern Swarovski chandelier, but it easily could have been here in the 1930s. And these are the elements between the modern glass table, the modern chairs in the dining room, with the beautiful mirror that's all made in India, handmade with abalone and mother of pearl inlaid bone. So it all works together in harmony, really. We modernized and completely updated the kitchen. It's a true chef's kitchen. I kept the original copper hood, and that was important to me because that was the history of that particular kitchen. Rooms are great because it's a discovery. Each room has its own unique identity, but it flows together with the rest of the house. So it really is a true gourmet kitchen with a lot of the original elements intact, such as the copper hood and the terracotta floors. We wanted a classic primary suite, so the white Greek marble that we used in the master bathroom and the primary bathroom was important because we wanted that vibe and feel that it's from the 1930s, even though it's been completely updated and modernized. And we wanted it to have that luxurious vibe and feel, to exude that richness from the 1930s. We incorporated in the second primary bedroom upstairs a beaded wooden chandelier, which is from Africa. And we incorporated that with the abalone and mother of pearl dressers with the white marble tops. But we kept the room light and bright. We kept it very user-friendly. We wanted the bathroom again to exude that vibe that is original for the 1930s. But again, everything's been updated. All the amenities have been updated for today's modern lifestyle. The guest house or the casita is really another bedroom. It's with an ensuite bathroom, and it's great for kids or mother-in-law suite, for example, or just a fun fourth bedroom, essentially, for this beautiful house. I think it's just a private little oasis to escape. One can use it as a writing studio, an art studio, whatever they wish. I think it's just a natural extension of the house, and it's like a mini version of the main house, really. Every room in this house has either views of the gardens or of the Biscayne Bay. And I think that's a very important aspect of this house. I felt a Mediterranean home like this should have a name, as most homes on this island have a name. Casa Babette was named after my French bulldog, Babette. And it was just, she loved this house very much when she was alive. And I felt like it was a great tribute to her, and I think it kind of encompasses her spirit and what this house is all about.